38 centimeters. 80.5 centimeters. Oh, I didn't see you there, good buddies. What are you doing in my living room? I'm just going around measuring stuff. Chief's into measuring. Who'd have thought it? But listen, now that you're here, let's do a show. Join me for another episode of ArmaGEEKdon. I'm your host, The Chief. Welcome on board. First time here. Come into my castle, into the Chief's loft. So we've got a lot of geek stuff going on. If you're in a position to help out and you can do the subscribe, notify, get all the, I don't know, leave comments and all that kind of jazz. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Listen, my head's scrambled up here in this loft. It's all this tin foil in the insulation. It's driving me crazy. But listen, I've got another action figure review for you today. This bad boy just arrived in the post. Whoa boy, look at the size of this one. He's a big old boy. Got no Hulks in my collection. I do like the Hulk. Just read a lot of the the Peter David run of Hulk from the, what was that, late 80s into the 90s. Good stuff. So this is the Immortal Hulk Special Collector Edition Marvel Select. Let's get this guy to the table. Here he is, the Immortal Rampaging Hulk, or whatever you want to call him. An absolute beast of a figure. He is ginormous. I'm going to give a quick size comparison right now before I even do anything else, just so we can see. There we go. There's a War Machine, Marvel Legends. He is a big boy. Anyway, let's take a closer look. Let's start with the head. That is fantastic. The detail there. You get swivel. What do we get? Do we get much? Oh yeah, he can look down on those puny humans. Look up. He's not going to be looking up at many people, is he? We get much side to side. Oh yeah, that's not bad, you know. That is not bad. I'm going to cut straight to this right now, in fact. You get this. You get this head, which is great. It's kind of like a robotic cyborg thing underneath. That's just a peg. If you look, though, at the heads, it is definitely different. Now, this one, I remember this head shape being from one of the Peter David comics. I'm just trying to think, was it a Walt Simonson issue? No, cover maybe? This is definitely a different artistic style. There's a definite artist in mind for that head. Do like that a lot. I think it's been getting grief, but hey, I'm a fan. Right, so we've established the head is good. Look at these delts, the musculature. He's not super over muscled. It's a funny thing to say, it's the Hulk, he is muscled, but I've seen some figures that are super broad, super bulky. This guy just seems proportionally perfect. Never had a Marvel Select figure, so I don't really know the tightness, stiffness on the joints, but the arm is going out to there, unless you spin it round. Okay, fine, but that is locked in this piece here. You get a bicep swivel there. Oh, you do. How far does it go? Oh, like if I want to, am I going to break it? Okay, no, fine. That's good. So although the shoulder doesn't go up that much, you can swivel the bicep round to get that look, and then this elbow. Oh, it's a single elbow. It's not the prettiest, but hey, it's a Hulk figure. Quick question: when you got tight joints like this, do they ever get loose the more you move them, and will they go too loose eventually? Don't know. What's he got on the wrist? Okay, so he's got, yep, hinge, and then obviously the swivel. Oh, very good. Same on the other side. Diaphragm wise, what have we got here? Let's get that arm out of the way. Come on, Hulk. So in terms of going forward, we get a little bit. Going back, we get a little bit, and then we get side to side swivel. It's obviously a ball in there. We get a waist as well. No waist swivel, but he's kind of got the oval waist like the Marvel Legends ones do. When they twist, they look really funky and rubbish, so that's fine. I'm happy with that, although obviously his abs have been left there, but that's fine. Oh, some big chunky leg action going on here. What have we got? Oh, okay, that's not bad. That's not bad for the Hulk. You don't need more than that. I've been saying on the other video, you don't need your figures to be contortionists. Okay, we got a thigh swivel there, but that is never, even me with the power of the Chief, gamma irradiated Chief, cannot move that. We've got a knee there. It looks like a double knee, but that bottom one surely is not can't go anywhere. But I guess you could bend the bottom section instead of the top section, can you? Yeah. Bit ugly, but hey, what are you going to do? Backwards. That leg's going nowhere backwards, above the knee. Forwards, he ain't kicking anyone, is he? I suppose you got a swivel there. Oh, look at the foot. Flat, sculpted foot to help stand. Nice. Ankle. Let's see what the ankle's doing. Backwards. Oh, there's a ratchet there, yeah. Forwards. Oof. Yeah, fine. And then you get a rocker, which is nice, and it looks like, oh no, no toe hinge. Toe hinge would have been nice on a big guy, but hey. I mean, look, that is pretty much the articulation. Actually, no, we got something else as well. If you don't want the punching hands, you get a couple of real nice Hulk hands, I like to call these. The paint is subtle. It's really nice. There's got a few washes in there just to bring out some of these veins and the musculature, the skin, but you know, thumbnails, fingernails. It's really, really nice. Nice touch. Well done, Diamond. Is it Diamond Select? Marvel Select. So see how easy it is to actually pop these. Oof. Hands off. Okay, fine. Oh, there it goes. Much gapping on the. I mean, look, it looks like he's wearing a suit jacket because it's just squared off there, rounded off, I should say. Do you know what I mean? Looks like a cuff on a shirt. But hey, that's fine. When the Hulk's coming to get you, he's coming to get you. You ain't going to be judging him by his cuff wrists. Hey, look, this is a great figure. Let's do some more size comparisons. Okay, there's a few more size comparisons. Look, medal or no medal, Luke is going to get mashed up by the Hulk. I actually like that size difference. Yeah, for a monster Hulk, I don't mind that one. That's fine. Here's another green dude, Michelangelo. Okay, that's pretty good. Like that. Then let's bring in a... Okay, fine, this will be a good one. There's a McFarlane Warhammer 40k Ultramarine and a Mythic Legions Ogre. That's pretty good size, I like that. Those guys are going to go at it, those two. Very good. And then here's a Crimson Dynamo. Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure. And then lastly, I'm really into these Storm collectibles, and Ryu is definitely going to go up against the Hulk. Here's the biggest one I've got in the Storm Collectibles. There's a Sagat versus Hulk. Who wants to see that fight? Chief Dog does. Okay, Marvel Select Hulk. We did a little quick review there. We looked at a few things, and I have to say, aesthetically, he looks very good, especially the head sculpt. Both of them, in fact, look fantastic. Really nice attention to detail. The scaling of the figure in terms of proportions is really good. The proportions are really good, I should say. Everything looks the right size, and he scales well against all those figures I matched him up with. I actually kind of like that. I haven't got any other Hulk figures. I know the Marvel Legends, one of them, is supposed to be pretty good, but the more I play with them, the more I find things that I don't like. So some of the joints are ugly underneath the shoulder, the wrists, the knees, some of the articulation. Yes, he's a big guy, muscled, so you're going to expect not the greatest articulation, but I wanted a bit more. Bring those hands together, that kind of thing. And no toe hinge is really hurting me, and the more I play with him, he is going down a little bit, but still a figure worth getting. Whoa, there he was, Marvel Select Hulk. He is a beast of a figure. Few issues with him, as I previously mentioned there. Some of the joints look a bit ugly, the hand kind of pops off sometimes. Limited articulation, I know that's shouldn't necessarily be a criticism because he's a big guy, but hey, you know, I've got to call this stuff out. But overall, posing up, looking menacing on the shelf, that guy is going to be great. Hey, listen, he's fairly cheap as well. I think I picked him up for £30, which is pretty good. So hard to find at the moment in the UK. So if you do find him, snap him up if that's your bag, if that's kind of what you want. But there you go, another episode in the bag. Be sure to check out some more shows I've got coming up soon. Big Storm Collectibles action figure plethora of content coming out in the next several weeks, but I am still trying to say it every time, I'm trying to do this comic book episode and another trading card one. It's on the back burner, but I am working on it behind the scenes. So again, thanks for your time, thanks for helping to make the channel grow, and my geek heart goes out to you, and make sure next time you keep it geek.